Hey lovely ladies, Christians, and crazy kids. Thanks for joining us today. This is my boyfriend Dexter. A lot of you have seen him on social media for the last year, and I asked what type of video you all would like to see from us, and a ton of people requested for us to do a how we met video. We don't have like a super cute like met at the library or at the grocery store when he was picking up my lettuce or anything like that. So we have a very 2020 love story. So babe, how do we meet?
So you weren't picking up lettuce, you were picking up carrots and grapes. Nah. On a dating app called Hinge. This is not a, what is the word? Sponsorship, but if you want to sponsor, feel free to send us some money. But Hinge is what it was. During quarantine, it was that thought of like, man, in this quarantine moment, it gives you moments to sit and think about things, whether your goods, your bads in life, like, man, what's really important? What are you missing? What are you gaining? What are you learning? All that kind of stuff. So it's more one of those things of like, man, it's getting real. Age is creeping up. Still haven't found that missus, that significant other that I want to share time with, share stories with, share life with. Hadn't found that person yet, so I said, man, it's everything else. I've tried things and it's failing. So hey, yeah, it can't go any more wrong than it's already going, I guess you would say. And swipe left, swipe right, swipe left,
Put in his description that he was looking for a black queen. Oh,
for sure. Looking for somebody that go to work with the CEO or be the CEO, but also turn up when it's time to come home.
You had a good profile.
Thank you. I worked hard on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw this young lady right here with her little wink. That
Oh yeah, I had a video on there.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into that.
That almost suggested it was like something inappropriate or something. No. For clarity, it was literally just a hair flip and a wink.
Yeah, hair flick and a wink. Good girl, but I see you see me, and it's like, oh, but I do. How you doing?
And I was kind of in the same boat. I was like, it's quarantine. One of my 2020 goals is to date. That wasn't possible because of all the social distancing. I'm just not somebody who just like goes out to the club and stuff to even meet people. So I started up my profile. I think you were like the second person I matched with. So yeah, we started talking, immediately started having some really good conversation, and I really liked that when we were talking, like, I'm the type of person who writes paragraphs to people, like makes you read an annoying amount when I'm messaging you, and he was hitting me back with the same type of responses, and automatically I was like, oh, this is someone I can actually converse with. So we messaged, we texted for like 2 days, and then finally exchanged numbers.
You just can't go straight to we text and exchange numbers and all that kind of stuff. As you was talking about texting and stuff like that, like even that was just how you hit me with texting.
Oh yeah.
Well, every time you say this, you make me sound weird.
Basically, we were texting. I mean, no, we were messaging on Hinge.
Yeah.
For a couple days.
Yeah.
All day.
Okay.
And the conversation was going really good.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell them.
Nah, cause you know, cause that what like. Let me pick it. Let me rewind. Conversing through the app itself. Then it was like, let's exchange numbers. Cool, bet. Exchange. I hit her up. Boom. Like, hey, what's going on? This is Dexter. This and that. Blah blah blah. Right. The next message was, cool. Hey, what's your personality type?
No, that wasn't the first one. Was like, hey, by the way, my name is Candace.
Yeah.
I went by my middle name on the app.
Out there. The name that she provided on the app was not the name that she went by in real life. So first and foremost, that was a red flag, and I was like, okay,
right.
Sounds good. My bad. Hey, listen. Then the next message was, hey, by the way, what's your personality type?
The Myers-Briggs personality.
Bro, what?
I'm obsessed.
What? Like, I definitely was looking at the phone like, yeah, either I'm getting catfished or this is like a bot like messaging me. Like,
after we started texting, we started talking on the phone pretty soon. Mm-hmm. The first time we talked from something crazy like 6 p.m. to 3 a.m.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And that's kind of how we started things.
Yeah.
We talked every day for hours like that. And it wasn't just surface conversation like, what are you doing? It was, what are your family dynamics? Like, what are you looking for in the relationship? Like, what's in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself? Like, what are some of the most challenging things you've dealt with in your 20s? Like, they were very self-reflective conversations and incorporated with our personalities.
I think we got to the surface area questions or surface level questions until third date, like favorite color. What's
we didn't even know basic stuff about that.
Outside of name, where from, so stuff that's security type stuff. If she kidnapped me, who needs to come find her stuff?
What is your date of birth and social security number?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. 8
Are you actually saying my number? And you talking about I don't want to share your middle name, but you out here telling my telephone number? So I guess moving on to the first date then, after all that, we had a lot of good vibes. And so we scheduled our first date, like a week?
I don't know. Because where real life things goes on, people get catfished. On video, it's phenomenal. But it's like, can I see you stand up? Are you, is this side of your hair gone? Is it like this side of your face?
He's really trying to downplay the amount that he interrogated me for the next 7 days after we started talking. Because he was so paranoid. It was literally like asking for dates. Like, hey, you look a little slimmer in this picture. Why do you look that way? And when was this taken? I'm like, well, dude, I did lose like 30 pounds. Excuse me that I like the chubby picture a little bit better than the more recent.
That chubby picture came out 3 years ago. And I'm talking to you now. So I mean,
So he was pretty adamant about us meeting in person pretty quickly.
For sure.
And I was in agreement because I didn't have any concerns, fears, or anything. We had talked so much by the time. I already felt like we were super familiar with each other. And so we went to our first date at Dave & Buster's. We thought it would be a good idea to mix in a little bit of fun and casual together so that we can see how we naturally engage. I feel like it started out, it was cool, but I feel like we were just both trying to fill each other out quite a bit. But I feel like once we got past the playing games at Dave & Buster's, that's when we really started to get in our element. We spent the rest of the afternoon kind of just going to furniture stores together and walking around the outdoor mall. He put on his music on his cell phone, which I thought was
Wait, he's skipping a whole type thing.
What?
Yeah. So it's not once we got past Dave & Buster's. It was once conversation happened. Happened.
Because it was very surface. In the beginning, we ate real quick and then started gaining that much room for a conversation.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily, I don't want to compare it to job interview, but it definitely is when you're first meeting someone, you don't want to curse too much, you don't want to use slang too much, you don't want to devour your food too fast, any of that kind of stuff. So then it went from food to playing games, and that to then we went to out of that atmosphere of games and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then, like you said, walked around the mall
and the furniture store.
I think that's when it came. It went from date or being on your best behavior to being
just yourself.
Just chilling.
Everyday type of moment.
Excuse me. Yeah, you're just chilling.
I felt like it was almost like when we went there, it felt like we were a newlyweds or something, shopping. Because we were also hey, I would like that for my house. Or do you like that style of bathroom? Or, oh, these wood floors are super pretty and stuff. And so, I don't know, it felt really cuddly. People were even walking by talking about, oh, you guys are so cute and stuff like that. And it just felt really natural.
That's a good word to bring it all together. It felt natural. It felt like it was authentic, I guess you will say.
I agree with that. But we mostly just sat and talked.
And that's when I played music.
You had a playlist on, which I'm a huge sucker for playlists. If somebody is willing to share their music taste with you, I feel like it's super vulnerable because a lot of the time when you share your music, people will automatically be like, oh, I hate this song, or you know, if it's in a different genre they would normally listen to, they're just like, oh, why do you listen to this? Versus his, he like just had a little bit of everything on it. He was just vibing to it and comfortable with that, and I enjoyed it because I appreciated that he had a little bit of everything and that he was just willing to share it with me. So we just put the music on speakerphone and we're just kind of sitting in the middle of the outdoor mall, just chatting, taking pictures and stuff. And I feel like it was just doing cute, like, everyday couple things. It was good vibes from there. And oh, we ended the date just listening to music still in my car because by that time the mall started closing down and everything. We just continued to talk and vibe, and then we started listening to my music playlist in my car and stuff. We had our first kiss.
Yeah, we did.
So yeah, we just scheduled the next time to see each other, which was a week later. Yep, we had our second date. And from there, I think we had dates every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. So that's kind of how it all started.
And dates.
Yeah.
Dates, park, where else?
At the park, at the lake, sometimes at our places, just playing cards and stuff like that. I honestly feel like our dating period was super fun just because it was during quarantine for most of it, and so we didn't have the option of just going to traditional like movies and stuff like that, movie and dinner. It was like, hey, how do we keep ourselves busy? So we did puzzles together. We just like turned up at the house together, just all kinds of stuff like that. So we had a lot of fun dates, and here we are. I like to think super happy still.
Yes, for sure.
Although Brandy is messing up this moment because she sees people outside and she won't stop growling.
Yeah, stop. They're fine.
Yeah.
They're good. But no, for sure, happy, enjoying dates, and even getting a tattoo is considered a date.
Oh yeah, I did go with them to see him get 3 tattoos.
Yeah.
Just random stuff like that I never would have just thought were things to do together. And let's not even get started on the new experience we've had, like me camping for the first time with him, and then going to the mountains for the first time, seeing bears, like just all kinds of stuff. If you want to see like regular posts of us and the random stuff we do, and we cook meals, we have date nights, and I do like to put like almost mini vlogs of those on Instagram just so we can document those moments. So feel free to follow me on social media. My tag is still KandeeLovesYa there. You got anything else you want to add before we wrap up the video?
I don't have anything. I say keep the questions coming.
Yeah, for
keep
sure.
the questions coming so we know what we can tell y'all about, and kind of filter it to specifically what it is that you're inquiring about compared to just like talking randomly. So let us know what we can answer for you, all that good stuff, and go from there.
Yeah. I'm happy we did our first video.
Yeah.
So with that said, we appreciate you all watching. If you have any comments, leave them down below. With that said, I will see you lovely ladies, gorgeous chits, and crazy kids later. KandeeLovesYa.
That's you for sure.